afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Hero of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to the exciting 1 vs 1 on some Moscow winter here between Solar, fighting for the Oberkommando West für Deutschland and the Panzerdivision von Strachwitz, with fortifications, Luftwaffe ground forces, and breakthrough doctrines. Double Panther and 1 infantry bullet versus Strategos, fighting for the Soviet Union for the glory of Comrade Stalin. Here with Lend-Lease, tank hunter tactics and advanced warfare tactics, he forms up the 210th Rifle Corps. And he's got double anti-tank gun bullets there for penetration, and a single infantry bullet in there. So we got double contras there versus Fultz Grenadiers. Some storm laying down some quick reinforced steel barricades. We've got a Kuhwagen there on the way as well here for Solar. Truck moving up towards here. Samex being laid down already. Thorough, though perhaps a bit too overcautious there maybe. We've got Storm Punish rushing down south for the fuel there. Interesting enough, he's not moving down the full to support the efforts towards there, but instead spreading out. Maybe he might be betting here for both fuel points, so at least we know at least be able to sort of hold one maybe. But there you go, Kuhwagen, he's got the new Panzergrau skins here. Or Dunkelgrau, whatever you call that. For the Oberkommando West. We got 3 countries there for Strategos. First in game, here's the Pioneers versus Engineers. We got some spark wire up there in front of the building. A few quick shots to exchange between the Engineers and the Sturmpioniere. Also note this is a longer match, so no mid-game analysis. Truck hanging about there still. Volkskammer is heading northward. Second Volkskammer squad there on the way for Solar. And we got the Kuhwagen up to support the Sturmpioniere. Engineers might be able to control there. Opening up with this MG-34, tearing into the rations. Get a suppressor fire there, but in heavy cavalry engineers should be hard to suppress. No, oh, never mind. There we go, suppressed. Maybe someone poked his head out a bit too far. We got another Volkskammer there. Arriving for Solar, got a 4th country squad for Strategos. We got Samex repaired over here. Truck did take some damage here from the Engineers. Storm Pilots will have to fix it up. Meanwhile, the Storm Pilots are taking advantage of the situation to rush the Engineers and try and force them away. There we go. There you go. Country's rushing it at the same time, gun behind Solar's lines here because there's no infantry support, and that could actually force Solar to completely fall back here. Kuhwagen definitely needs to take a farther away path, and we got Samex here being laid down to block the path here as well, making things a bit harder. Cheeky Strategos. Volkskammer's moving over there, not directly for the fuel pond though, maybe he just misclicked, didn't quite get right on the point. Another Volkskammer squad there on the way for Strategos. And in the base we got nothing further there, nothing further. No buildings, at least not so far. And there we go, Volkskammer is finally on the move again. Kuhwagen receiving some vital repairs, a bit of duct tape and who knows what else. More Samex being prepared here by Strategos. Lots of them sort of being half ready all over the place. And there go comes support here while laying down Samex, and there go Kuhwagen moves up, suppresses the entire unit. Samex here prepared to make it easier to hold the fuel point, but also in a way that sort of the enemy can't take advantage of. Good job there by Solar. And we got a special live command up here for Strategos with an M3A1 on the way. That could definitely cause some problems there for Solar, who's got nothing to really deal with a M3A1. At the moment, Stormpun is advancing against the Engineer. Comes with the active suppressed. He could probably try and rush them here. That would be the wisest idea there to try and take advantage of the fact they're suppressed and thus can't really respond. Though up north, we do have Contra there holding about. Still making it into heavy cover there, and there we go. Clearing them out, forcing them away. More forces moving in. They could try and rush the building. We don't have any sort of upgrade here for the truck so far. M3A1 almost done. We're trying to lay down some sandbags around here for his Volkskammer Grenadiers to help those the troops inside the building. That would be one option there for Solar. Meanwhile up north he's been quickly forced to double back, and there you go, Russian tactics sneaking behind, and then can actually use the sandbags around him due to that situation. They're a bit awkward there for Solar, a bit caught off guard in several positions. Now we got the M3A1 here with the flamethrower team inside it as well. Nasty little combo there versus Strategos at the moment, or Solar I mean. There we go, country, they were forced to wait, simply too many German infantrymen. Country there apparently just watching the Russians with anger from inside the house. Verdammte Russen stealing our work, ja. I'd come out after you, it wasn't so cold, so. They're going for the one strike. Each jump has been forced away. This is looking grim, looking grim.
Command has been set. The static post is now in operation.
Kuban folks with this trying to go back. Looks like they do succeed somewhat there. The sheer volume of fire they're forcing it back. We got battle group headquarters up here. We got a kid on the way for Solar as well. Folks was basically still holding up there. Russians not moving out of space either. They go quick into the building. Quick grenade! Clears out half the squad, leaving the rest not in very good condition either. Roof blown apart there by the sheer volume of grenades thrown from the windows exploding. We got the influence still going up there, trying to get repairs there, get a few repairs there. We can have almost done. Still on need some reinforcements. Schnell. Still no doctrine from either side. Still no doctrine, no sign of anything. Overall, though, we are seeing Strategos are getting most of the fuel at the moment. Soul up, getting barely anything. He's got barely any territory, and he's focusing on this point, not really getting connected as well. You know, he's not really helping him with his resource situation either. I mean, the situation is pretty grim. There we go, folks. Comes a bit of trouble. They'll have to retreat, and they could be hunted down there and murdered. So, rather rough start there for the Oberkommando. Rather rough start. The Panther Division von Strategos was actually sort of a composite unit formed out of two different Panzer brigades, one SS, the Panther Brigade Gross, and one regular Panzer Brigade, which was the 101st. That is one of the first Panzer brigades. Fun fact there.
Heavy fortification now available. Pioneers.
And there you go, folks. Going to just annihilate. There we go, coming round and fire with the flak emplacement with the damage there. We got loot of the ground forces chosen. We got an MD-34 there arriving at the same time. Got to push here. Some losses inflicted here and there. He's now pulling away from the fuel point. He put so much effort into sort of fighting for. Kuban will kill trying to hunt down the M301. That is pretty bold. I mean, the M301 can easily deal here with the Kuban. He's not careful. There we go. Really intent on getting it. Really intent. Oh, getting too close to the conscript. Getting too close. Scheiße. Watch out, Dieter. There are Russians behind us. This isn't a Panzer. It's a Kubelwagen. There we go. Conscript suppressed. But that Kubelwagen is dinged up. Looking rather rough. Nothing further here, though, from Solar's base. No light infantry gun. No, I know infrared half-track probably wouldn't do much, but you know. Another truck they're running for Solar.
Ready for orders.
Kubelwagen still will need some serious repairs. There we go again, going for the southern fuel point. I mean, he abandons one point, and the other one gets struck. I mean, he's not really sort of defending. He's, in a sense, and overall that way it's making it very difficult here for Solar Track to maintain any territory. Of course, the MD-34s should help a bit, but he still should have some effort, at least, you know, holding at least one fuel point for any sort of prolonged period of time. And he's overall just giving a large resource advantage here to Strategos, who's actually able to rush for a tank return command here. I mean, it's not even 10 minutes, and he's already got one going up. He has also gone here for tank hunter tactics versus Solar's Luftwaffe ground forces, and looks like a mine was there, blowing apart the poor Kubelwagen. Marking laid down here though by Solar in return. A bit of vengeance, yeah? And 3-1 needs some repairs, so there's no one to sort of fix it out at the moment. There we go, Consul sneaking up behind. Nicely done there by Strategos. A very good tactical sense. Of course, he could end up with, of course, needs to sort of know when to retreat, then otherwise he could very well end up losing a unit with that flank. We got another MD-34 there riding for Solar, another MD-34. Consul's flanking in there. Silvan is going to flank as well there. That's going to go to hard to hold up. We got the MD-34 in the building. The Kenmeth moving up. We got troops in from the other side. Overall, we're seeing Solar here slowly getting surrounded. It is not carefully in the centre of the village. We've got the truck moving ahead here for Solar. He could try and call up some Fallschirmjägers though. Oh, Sturmpanzer is about to get wiped down, and there we go. Taught. Dreadful loss there for Solar. Dreadful loss. A Kenmeth around the building alongside the MD-34, rather risky to pop both things into one building, but certainly creates a strong position in some senses. And there you go, got Fallschirmjägers running here, sneaking up behind the conscript, quickly getting there with AP-42s, and tearing apart the conscripts, making short work of them. There you go, forced away, forced away. Other squad making out they could at least get one wipe, maybe. Deep snow there, they're forced to run through that, could give a better chance of getting some good hits there. We could see a wipe there, we could see a wipe, could we? Could we? Down to 2, very little health. Down to Buddies, and Buddies dead as well. We got a half-track down the way for Strategos, likely an AA mount maybe. Though he's not quite, they got the mini towers, can still help him reinforce his troops at the front line and still that way do some good. Fallschirmjägers and Futzkers all fought here, dealing with the conscripts down there by the southern edge of the cemetery. Troops holding up there, we got the Schwer Panzer Corps going up. A bit risky there with the Russians still in sight, but I don't think he's got anything to quickly rush and knock it out. Except maybe the anti-tank grenade assault. But looks like he's not going to do that. In fact, he's around there. Go geballte Ladung, blowing apart one part of the building there. But the Russians couldn't get back inside the building. Rather risky there by Strategos. Not entirely sure what he's hoping to achieve with that, maybe except sort of leaving less troops for the other parts of the front. There you go, a lot of firepower that he laid down. Consul going to have to get out of this soon, otherwise he wants to just hit retreat. He might have taken the wrong path, but there we go, there we go. See what there? Low on health though, fighting meters up close. Damn close. No, looks like the other got countered the same day though, and the half-tech now got 50 cover, breaking the fighting meters, leaving Heinz and Jürgen Tod. ST-34 dealing with engineers up north, quickly pinning them down, and nothing further from the base, nothing from the Russian base either. No mines either. At least no further mines. I'm guessing the Strategos is saving up for the aim out to further bleed out Solar's infantry. We've got a second fighting squad here arriving. Looks like a bit of a fighting force has been sent in to support the Panther Division von Strachwitz, so named after its commander, General von Strachwitz, who is known by the Russians as the Devil's General. They really didn't like him, by the way. Schwerpanzer quarters up here for Solar. But yeah, he had a bit of a fearsome reputation with the Russians, to put it mildly. The fighting is being pushed back from the MK1. We got Veteran to 1 there, Veteran to 1. Opening up for overdrive. Enforcing there. No AA mount, so he's just using it for enforcement. That's a bit rarer to see considering all the buffs it's gotten, but still not bad to have it overall, though it's still a benefit there because he used to keep up his troops at the front line and so on. MT1 is against MD34. Foxes with the Panther coming up as well. He could try and overdrive it away. Southern point he secured overall. Strategos is maintaining map control here versus Solar. Still a bit rough there after that rather unfortunate beginning. MD34 pinning down the conscripts on the road. Achtung. Otherwise, strong point here. Academy of MD34 trying to make it high there for the opponents to move up, but still not really guarding any of the vital points directly. Not the fuel, not the victory, or the munitions. So there's overall still a larger problem for Solar to maintain map control. Half-track running about. They're not really doing much to support the frontline troops at the moment. Or even just transport them around, in which case you could use it for a bit more aggressive tactics as well. If that is what he wanted. We got a tank there now for Strategos T-3476. Solar is sometime off from being able to get a Panther. That's about at least, at the current moment, about 5 to 6 minutes. And there go PTS fire there versus the building, shattering against the walls and whatnot. MD34 holding that fuel point. Troops being sent back here to counterattack the Russians. There we go, Veteran to 1 fighting megas with a blend curve of fungible smoke grenade. T-3476 almost done. Further Russian infantry around in the centre, and there we go. Comes to the bit at the top of the fighting mega. Falling back, good job there. At the same time, MP1 against trying to go to the northern fighting mega, quick force that back. And we got a Lux on the way. Lux and no Panthers. That's a bit risky here from Solar. I mean, his opponent's got tanks on the field, and he's going to call in a light tank at that point. That's going to leave him rather open there to the enemy armour and vehicles, which at the very least then get another Raketenwerfer. At the very least. MG34 while they drop, then that could be seized by Strategos. Quite handsomely at that. There we go. Lux Aufklärungspanzer there in Dunkelgrau. Ready to counterattack the communists. Of course, then probably the T-3476. Definitely threatened by getting crushed. The Kedman caught here by Consul with PTS rifles. Need to fall back, need to retreat. Schnell. Could also do with some repairs though, otherwise that's not going to look good either. He's put back here by the fighting Megas. And there you go, Lux striking against the north. MD34, they're retaken by the Germans, by the way. Now going to use some trouble. That scout could also see sudden demise there. And there we go. Main gun destroyed, not long to live. And there we go. Kampfpanzer normally shatters it like an egg. And there we go, Engineer's not doing too well either. Mikhail running with the flamethrower tank, and no luck there. Lux murders it all. Before pulling back there. T-34 seems to rolling out. That flight makers opening up there. 8042 still not really much there versus the T-34. We've got a Ken Rifle in the building. Another Ken Rifle on the way for Solar. That is good. That is good. Still, fuel is not looking good for him at all compared to Strategos, who can pretty much get out a T-34 76 at the moment every 4 or 5 minutes. Probably 4 actually, which is hardly a good statistic there for Solar. Vega Engineers almost slaughtered there by the Fallschirmjägers trying to repair the T-34, but doing it too close to the front line. We also got the aim out here for the half track, increasing its lethality towards fascist infantry. And it's 4 50 caliber machine guns. Troops again moving up the left flank. Looks they're certainly going to help their march on sort of switch out some weak targets, though we got troops and squads here, maybe some of them with PTRSs, which could make it a bit harder for the Looks to deal with them. Getting both fuel points here, at least attempting to grab both fuel points here. McKenna never retreating. Good job there, low on health. Another truck there out for Solar. Going for the munitions there again. And there you go, Looks engaging in the center. T-34 still need repairs. And he can call in another T-34 he wants. That would probably be a good idea. A half tank not doing much. We also know about he's got a munitions carriage up to help him. Considering the drug he's gone, which is Tank Hunter, I mean, it's actually a pretty solid choice. I mean, it's a munitions intensive dock, and sort of working towards getting more munitions is a good idea. Parts of me are fighting in the centre, joining the Looks in. Causing a bit of trouble inside the church. Taking an awful lot of fire there, cooking it, that could cause further problems. Command engagement here, counter-digging with forces. There we go, sandbags up, and there go one hell of a Panther shatters the bush, and the Russians hiding inside it. MG-34 remains there. Got the MG-34 there firing in from the other side of the village. Also got a problem here for Strategos' troops. We're seeing here that Solar's finally able to get back some map control. We got the point devil secured though. Looks could try and deal with that after it's gotten some repairs. We got a mechanized regiment set up here. That's never going to put the Panther a bit sooner, though then again he's got a lot of more fuel now thanks to the fuel points, and if he then begins trading for fuel he could probably get a bit more, which should overall help him towards more armour. Point up north, secured. We got mines there by the way laid down here by Strategos. Nicely done there. A half to come up to with the fighter makes there out in the open. Fort Mount tearing into them, and there you go, quickly tearing apart the fascists, suppressing them too. Definitely a bit dangerous here for Solar's trooping at the moment, as that AA Mount really just tears into them. We got more T-34s on the way, probably destroyed by a nearby independent tank battalion as the Russians operate with, so deploy tanks wherever needed. First being pushed away. Quick strike there with the T-34 76 up north. Grenades going off, shattering one side of the building. There go AA Mount, quick some of the fights makers there as well. Massive suppressive firepower and damage. Fighting back to the base, and there you go. Looks gefechtsbereit. Looks gefechtsbereit. Seems to have gotten a lot of snow in it somehow. Impressively. I can't remember if the T-34 there, a bit honest. He could, by the way, consider using their camouflage to sneak up on guard. We've got Veterans 1 there. Veterans 1. Looks moving ahead. Looks moving ahead. Aufklärungspanzer on the move. One of many Panther 2 variants throughout the war. They even had ones that were as heavily armoured as a Panther 4, though that really isn't much production. There was also one with a 50mm cannon, though the turret was open top. Again, after they're cleared out, that's not good. That is not good. We actually see something on the Russians. There we go. Building collapsed, killing the entire conscript inside. That's a bit of a loss there for Strategos. It's definitely a bit of a loss and a small victory there for Solar as he's struck never as the T-34. Of course, with the resource there, his garden and the mechanized regiment, he'll hopefully he's not trading. Come on, fuel transfer, man. Work towards that Panther. Schnell. The Strategos are regaining southern points, regaining fuel. Can that way soon get himself a third T-34 he wants. Veterans 1 then the A half check, got more conscript on the way. No support weapon company. So that pretty much just leaves him with PTRSs and T-34 to deal with any enemy armour that might arrive. Looks again going to need some repairs there. Share Punch of course getting us good hits there with its 37mm flak. And mine went off there, damaging the engine of the T-34. still escape. There's not really any Germans to take advantage of. You got a Kenref there, still not recruit. To kill the porks there. Map control once more is a problem here for Solar. Once more a problem. T-34 caught being assaulted by Fallschirmjägers, more Panzerfaust. Panther coming up as well. The Kenref like is going to be moved up. And he's actually going to use the Fallschirmjägers to recruit. Now that's a pretty ballsy move. Oh, other units to go away. That's the Vetri 2. Fallschirmjägers, one man left. Don't do it. Don't do it. There we go. Half track there takes a hit from a Kenref. T-34 on the line of fire. There you go. Takes up the force of their pin. And they're getting crushed. They're getting horribly crushed here by Solar. Strategos. Nice combo, by the way. Using the air half track to pin them down. And then running in the tank to sort of crush them while they can't move at all. Very mean combo there by Strategos. Very mean combo. Wouldn't be surprised if suddenly seeing more players try to use that one. Rush up the air half track, pin down a large force of infantry. Roll over the tanks then. 30-34 there on the way. Strategos really building up an armor advantage again. For Solar, it's just one Lux Aufklärungspanzer. And again, he's not training. Come on, just trade a bit of fuel. Rush for that Panther. Schnell. Unless, of course, he's intending to go for a Jagdpanzer, in which case I don't think it's going to work out well either with all those T-34s and 6 contact taking hits from the Lux though. Veteran 2-1, Veteran 2-1. And Fallschirmjäger on the way. A third squad there arriving for Solar. A third squad. More conscripts arriving. A Kenref is bombarding, but I don't think that looks... Oh, kaput, kaput. Tragic loss for Deutschland. And there we go. We got an anti-tank bombing run called in. I think he's trying to get the Kenref. The idea is nice, but I think it was a bit too overt here. Basically, all it managed to do is sink the wreck of the Lusitania. There you go, the Kenref made back by the Vetri 2. That's good for him, that's good for him, that's good for Strategos. Well, on the other hand, now he's got 3 T-34s on the field. Alongside the air half, that's a large, powerful force that can do a lot of damage to infantry. He's going to deal with some armor if he handles it correctly. So that is a lot of firepower there, a lot of firepower. And he can soon add in more T-34s if he wants. He could also then try and act tech upwards, you know, maybe aim for some tank destroyers, S-6s, to support all the T-34s versus enemy armor, because at this point, you know, Strategos must be expecting some armor of some kind, a King Tiger or a Panther. Getting close there, he's still not treading though, he's still not treading for some reason. Solar is adamant in not trading away any munitions for fuel, so he'll rush up some armor. Trying to grab as much fuel here once more. Tag up for the centre. MD-34 needs to be careful. Got the Kenrefs arriving. A Kenrefs arriving, including the Vetri 2 there with the increased rate of fire, which is always good for the Germans. Less so for the Russians who are on the receiving end. There you go, right in front of conscripts with the PTRSs. Panther Volkskriegs moving up. MD-34 needs to cover the flank here of the Kenrefs, otherwise it's going to be cleared out. Both falling back here, both falling back. We can soon call in the Panther soon. Hey, you have to really tearing apart those Germans. We got Vetri 2 there. Corporal Budde is doing some damage there. And Lieutenant Grigori leading his tank platoon in glorious combat against the fascists. MG-34 needs to pull back. The Kenref creeping up here. Each enough, no use of camouflage to make hard to spot, but oh well, setting up there. Got a good hit there, closing in on Vetri 3, can get there, that's even better. And there, going to T-34 cleared out, but there we go, the T-34s are taking heavy damage there. He's not moving them, he's not moving it. Move up like Kenref for Schnell, Solar, Schnell! Push it! Fallschirmjäger almost annihilated. There we go, one T-34 knocked down here, nice by the Panther Volkskriegs is Vetri for almost Vetri 5. A Kenref finally getting on the move again here. Could try and get another T-34, one escapes here, maybe. Air half tech also knocked out actually though. A Kenref setting up. There we go, good hit, good hit. Almost got it, almost got it. And almost Vetri 3, there we go, T-34 to control other T-34. Closer to the arc of fire, but looks like he's not going to drive into it. Good for it. Kenref needs to get away though. And there you go, crashes into the building, collapsing it. Panther finally on the way here for Solar. Panther finally on the way for Solar. Strategos on the way getting more T-34s. He could, by the way, consider with all the manpower, getting more catches. Otherwise, a good suggestion here would be getting a salvage kit and then beginning to salvage, you know, some of the wrecked T-34s he's himself got around the battlefield here. Maybe try and, you know, well, he sunk the looks, so that's obviously not going to be bad, but at least the T-34, so that would get him more resources for more armor quicker. I mean, don't underestimate, again, the potency of a salvage kit in the right place. Of course, they're being helped by an MG-34, wisely positioned in the right flank, cover at least up the victory point, which up to the, by the way, advantage of Solar at the moment. You got another bombing strike here called in. He's bloody well doing it on one MG-34! Almost got it, but really calling in an anti-tank bombing run on a MG-34. Looks like Strategos is a bit of an aggressive type. And there you go, Panther combination finally found somewhere on the front of the able to spare to this part of the sector. Rolling ahead through the snow. Dirt roads. No MG-42 being added to it yet, though he can and probably should to increase his anti-tank firepower. Plus his chance of getting more experience, and there you go. Of course, note, you need to sort of order it to free fire to really make use of the MG-42 on the top. But there you go. T-Fed from the bad spot. There you go. Panther engaging. Panther engaging. Turning its turret, and there you go. High velocity 75 mm gun opening up. Other T-Fed 4 in a bit of trouble as well. Might be able to get that one. Ah, missed. Jürgen, shoot properly. And don't expose your rear there. Oh. Right here might be a good chance to actually prop up an anti-tank grenade assault. He just stops off briefly. There we go. Pop the grenade assault. Pop the grenade assault. Instead he's just shooting there. That was a really missed opportunity there, by the way, by Strategos. He could have done a lot of damage to the Panther instead. He lost the T-Fed 4. The T-Fed 4 actually moving in. The Kenmeth moving up as well here. T-Fed's going to drive straight in front of it. Ah, but they're just turning at the right time. Bit of luck there for Strategos. Panther's opening up. We've got the Kenmeth setting up as well. Lots of damage there to the T-34. Almost got it. Almost got it. Panther moving up again. And there you go, T-34 knocked out. PTS those at the rear of the Panther. It's out the ice as well. Get away, get away. Step on it, driver. I don't want to sink. There we go. Quick bit of anti-tank grenade there, but that time wasn't really the best attempt then, since half the unit was gone. Falkenberg's got 3 squads of this. And we got the MG-34 they've been accrued by some plucky Volksgrenadiere. Panther needs some repairs, but there we go. Solar's now definitely got the advantage. He's got Volksgrenadiers, MG-34s again. He's got the Panther here. He can definitely pressure Strategos much more solidly. He should try and be a bit more aggressive and sort of try to solidify his lead in some ways. One option would be trying to get another Lux, another could be going for a flak half track to sort of help territory better. Otherwise, rush for the 3 victory points, otherwise trying to bleed out Strategos as quickly as possible. And of course, there's also another option, which is just basically trying to rush for a King Tiger, in which case, though, he definitely needs to sort of fuel transfer. Comes almost annihilated. Another unit wiped out, though. Bit of a loss there for Deutschland. Fallschirmjäger man Raketenwerfer pushed off there. Does make it better versus infantry, I suppose, if it's manned by some mighty Fallschirmjäger. 34 moving up. And there you go, Panther going to do some repairs there, back to hold fire. There's not really any infantry charge, though we do see a tech up choice here for Strategos going for the support companies, calling in field, gets national support. Not a bad choice there, not a bad choice, just to support the armour maybe. Comes a bit of trouble with Volksgrenadiers rushing forwards there. Veteran 2 by the way, Veteran 2. Molotov off, and there you go, countries rushed off. Centre's going to be secured again, but I mean, despite all the damage he's done, Solar's still not really having a good time controlling the map, though. He needs to do something about it again. And at this point, a Lux really could help, you know, sort of keep the flanks clear, hunt down infantry sort of stragglers and harassers. I mean, that's one option. Flak half track could also work a bit like that, though, of course, a bit more defensively. Either way, Solar should sort of work towards holding the victory points, and that was securing things. Also try and grab both fuel points, but all just holding territory better, which overall seems to be sort of one of Solar's here bigger issues. He's not really good, you know, at holding territory, it just seems. It's not for the time being. Kenmeth's being used to secure territory. Almost veteran free there, almost veteran free. He just pushed back here by the Panther, almost veteran 1 by the way. We've got a mine down there as well. He probably knows he's just trying to deal with it. He could also just get some steel pioneers with the mines for the kits though. Now we're back to barely getting any fuel there for Solar. Man went off there, blowing apart the engine. Not good. That means he's going to have to pull back for repairs again. Fudgemakers they're creeping about. Again. Another T-34 they're arriving for Strategos once he's got the field guns up to sort of help deal with the Panther. I mean, he's actually got quite a bit of anti-tank firepower there. He's got 2 field guns, he's got a lot of angry conscripts with PTRS, anti-tank rifles, plus of course all the anti-tank grenades they're carrying around. He's definitely not exactly lacking in things to do with armor. As long as he can just catch it with, say, a stun mine, he can probably swarm it quickly. To be fair. And there he goes, salvaging a T-34 for some extra fuel. Good, good. Seems like Solar's not the one to try and salvage equipment. Bit of a shame there for him, bit of a shame. Again, he would get quite a bit of manpower and fuel out of that. And there's several T-34s just lying about there, which could be sort of salvaged for those purposes. Looks like they'll be taken by the Overcommander West. Sandbags laid down there. Arnie gets out here, Fudgemakers falling upon the conscripts with fury and fire. Thirdly, the D-Trick leading the unit in the assault against the conscripts. There you go, just tearing them apart. FT-42 fire there, more conscripts arriving, got another T-34 they're arriving for Strategos. And quick Molotov there, of course, could try and pop a blend cover back on the rations, but no, that's not decided. I mean, you could have cut them there with that. Then they had to run through to retreat, and that could run them straight past the fight. But there you go. That's right. And there you go. Veterancy flee. Veterancy flee. That's definitely bad news for the country. There we go. Wiped, annihilated, tot, kaput. Yeah, look at that detail. They may have some bigger rifles, but we have the ones with the most bullets. PTRS probably dropped. Panther tanks some hits there. Anti-tank grenade assault, but there you go. Veterans 1, Veterans 1. Main good use of the machine guns there. Just to deal with infantry, which basically were the machine guns were forced into self-defense, or just dealing with infantry. And the Panther machine gun was actually meant for anti-aircraft defense, but they were used against infantry as well, though. But still, keep a note there. Unless, of course, it is set to sort of free fire, the machine guns will not deal with infantry at all. So little detail there, which I think some players do tend to forget. There you go, Panther pulled back. 9 kills, closing in on Vetri too slowly, and still some time to go. Positional attack here, nice use of sandbags there by the way. Fortifying the corner of the ruins of the church. Comes there pushed back, Fudgemakers creeping in on Veterans 4. They're definitely going to be quite nasty if they get there, and we got the other ones there with a PTRS. Helping a bit versus armor, but only a bit. Still no resource trade there. What could Solar be thinking? Is it maybe a Jagdpanzer? Which I wouldn't recommend. Pumas or flat calves that would be better, you know, a Lux. He could of course also aim for the Sturmtiger. I mean, that would help with the field guns maybe and some other bits here. I mean, that could very well be an option there for Solar as well. I mean, he's got some there, he's got some. Fighting dealing with the conscripts, FT-42s, PTRSs. Bit of a shoot up there, bit of a shoot up there. Ah! Half the unit there gone in one salvo. 5 minutes falling back there. There close before we got infield force setting up. We got incendiary rounds being used there. Good, good. Nice to see that. Panther almost done. You could also try and pop a valiant assault there to sort of rush the enemy. I mean, with all those fire streams, in particular some of the vets they got, that could probably do a lot of damage to the Russians at times. Comes their court. Suppressed and taking damage. Field guns firing away there. No. Prioritize vehicles there, and we got a 4th Fudgemaker squad there. 4th Fudgemaker squad there, arriving to ambush the field guns there. Aggressive play, but could of course end up badly since he doesn't know about this round. We got a grenade off there, almost got one. Panther moving back. We got a Kedmev's MD-34 forces, false grenadiers, and everything has been sent to support there. He could try blend cover by the way to deal with the conscious there. Blend cover, but no, none of that. T-34 opening up here from the south, conscious moving in. Panther not moving any further. Veteran 4, there we go. Veteran 4, 20 kills for these Fudgemakers and 9 cost first class, and there we go. Forced away. Veteran 2 on the other Academy-Werfer. Other one still sometime close to Veteran 3, but still not quite there. Panther moving ahead. Needs to be careful with the Academy-Werfer. It's too close. 4-6. There we go. 10 kills on the Panther. Not trying to deal with that T-34 down south. Lots of Fudgemakers there. He's actually got a lot of Fudgemakers now. That's definitely a small platoon there. T-34 takes some hits there from the Panther, which is now closing in very quickly towards Vector 2 once again engage a tank. T-34 mounts a penetrating hit there. Of course, and we got Fugal there covering up, forcing back the Panther. Closing in a bit G2. He's aiming for another Panther, but still just fuel transfer. I mean, he's not really using the munitions either. There's no reason for really, not just trade it away for some more fuel. I mean, that really benefits Solar so much. And again, for the Lamb to go for a Panther, Sturmtiger actually could go for Sturmtiger now. Just King Tiger all the way though. He needs to sort of get some focus in there for Strategos. Again, more caches would do him good, And I really think some salvage kits would also be a nice choice, but by this point it might be too late. It's a bit of a waste of opportunity, but mines could be good for him. Stun mines, regular mines, anything you sort of try and catch up the enemy's tanks with would be good there for Strategos. Otherwise, fuel caches for more armor. A part of me would also suggest maybe getting a nice armor company up and calling in at least a pair of SU-76s or maybe an SU-5. No blend cover here. We've got Molotovs going off though. And Fallschirmjäger forced to retreat. Panther almost ready again. Certainly seeing a lot of repairs there back at base. Of course, there's no steel parties up to prepare at the front. And there we go, sees highly veteran Fallschirmjägers moving ahead. Swipe. Fallschirmjäger engaging conscript, take a few hits there. Panther on the move once more for Deutschland.
The fighting has lowered the enemy down to 200 points.
We'll be engaging those conscripts there. Fallschirmjäger engaging down southwards. Catching him. Maxim actually called up here by Strategos. Interesting move. Panther should move a bit closer to get the most out of machine guns, otherwise just basically combined with the gun, not as most effective there. And there you go. Forcing in the Maxim, still no blend cover, no attempt to really cover up the flanks. There you go, taking heavy damage. And almost wiped there. 4/6. Lights it. Southern fuel point there being gained by Solar, but again, map control never his fault, even when he has the advantage, it seems. Close to H2 there, close to H2. Panther quick switching over there, so we've got field guns and T-34s moving in. There we go. Missed. Scheisse. It certainly seems like he's aiming for the King Tiger, but fuel transfer. Had been doing that much more aggressively, I think, without access to a King Tiger, or at least resource one, right about now, but for some reason Solar is either forgetting it or he just doesn't want to. Either way, that's not exactly good. Because, I mean, if you are aiming for a King Tiger, you should be running for it, you shouldn't be walking in a casual pace, in particular not in a 1vs1, you should always try to rush for a King Tiger. Because it does require a lot of resources as the Oberkommando West, and you really need every single bit of fuel to get as quickly as possible, because the more time you're taking to get it, the more time your opponent has to build up a large force to deal with it. Plus you might lose to the rest of your forces in the process. I mean, aiming for a King Tiger is always something that should be sort of focused intensively upon if you are doing it. It seems like Solar's doing it, but again, there's that lack of intensive focus, which really is hurting him at this point. And he's not careful. That's definitely something I have to critique Solar here upon. I mean, if you can keep the Panther long enough, that should support the King Tiger, it still work out. But there's a very large chance here with all the field guns and the increasing amount of T-34s from the Tigers that the Panther could run into some serious troubles there. There's very much something to keep in mind. There's very much something to keep in mind. Kenworth creeping about there. Panther rolling back. Alrighty, Panther there. Rather on thin ice. I mean, note, close to ice, for example, has been pierced. The ice is thinner, so you have to be seriously careful about that. I mean, you can easily end up losing it. And you definitely should not be trying to park your Panther there. What's happening here? Oh dear, we got fields moving up. M34 firing back. Get that Panther away from the ice. What is he doing? What are you doing? What? Is there some kind of pathing issue here for Solar? That must be it. That's the best guess I get. Just blitz. My best guess there's some kind of pathing issue because, don't move your Panther out on ice like that. Keep it on the good parts of the ice. Always keep it on the good parts of the ice. Either way, Panther's out. He's still some time off from getting a King Tiger, which he really, again, should have rushed for again. He could have probably had it out by now to support his Panther, but instead that's not quite the case. He's was rushing in. Explosive due to the flank. Replacement, which he, by the way, did not call in a bombing run in. Instead, on some troops next to it. Not entirely sure what Strategos was thinking either way. Taking heavy damage over the T-34-76. 5 niggas not Panzer Fausting. We lost some art. Damage engine there. Damage engine like Kenworth setting up there. Other one, Vetch. Oh, it's wrecked. Gone, kaput. Oh, it's finally got some camouflage there, but needs to pull back the other Kenneth as well. T-34's field gun bombarding. PTRS is firing well as well. Nasty work here. Nasty work against Solar. Who, by the way, still not trading. Come on, man. But there you go. Now things are actually looking pretty grim here for Mr. Oh, he lost the Kenneth for number 2 as well. Now the spare punch is getting focused on here against Solar. Not looking good, not looking good. Again, his inabilities are basically no rush for the King Tiger, just using resource on something else. Basically gave Strategos a huge amount of time to build up, forced and slowly push back. And again, the mistake here, again, not entirely sure what happened. I'm guessing power thing is due to the sort of thin eyes of the broken eyes, which again, you know, just be careful of that, but still, fortunate. But even then, of course, the question, could it have withstood such an assault with all those vehicles, all the infantry plus the T-34s? In particular, since it was out on the ice. Well, we finally got a blend cover down there for Solar. Finally got a blend cover down. Fighters being pushed away. Fighters being pushed away. Damage engine there. Damage engine. Veteran 2 here. Veteran 2. Taking a lot of damage here. They're out in the open. They're exposed. There's a lot of Russians all around. Pretty bad position there for Solar's infantry to operate in. Almost got the T-34 main gun destroyed. She's got the fuel now, just needs the manpower for the King Tiger. But 40 minutes of the game until I could get it. And Hanny again just traded for it. I'm pretty sure he could have that King Tiger, you know, sometime earlier. Another unit wiped. Now it's in fact just down to the Fallschirmjäger. Come on. But at this point, to be honest, I'm not even sure just getting a King Tiger is a good idea. There's a lot of PTRS, but there's also 2 field guns, T-34s. I mean, that King Tiger is going to get focused down very, very hard. And the problem is he's only got the Fallschirmjäger to really support it. So if you can keep it support, there might be a chance to use the blend curbers creatively, but it's going to be pretty risky. It's going to be pretty risky, and the King Tiger is going to get focused down with everything the Strategos can muster, which includes some field guns very close to 82 and a higher rate of fire. So this is rather dangerous again. Territory not looking good for Solar either. For Strategos, of course, laying down mines would be a good idea. Some stun grenades. If we can catch that King, of course, he doesn't know it's coming, but, you know, at this point, he must be figuring something big is coming. But if we catch it there, there might be a chance there for to sort of, you know, quickly disable it and knock it out. Another thing, you know, Solar could have done earlier was just, you know, go for Stukas of Fus and blast away those field guns and all the everything else. I mean, that could have worked out. Or a pair of field guns. I mean, he's really, at this point, Solar's had a lot of opportunities, but again, you know, he's not really seemed good at, you know, sort of taking advantage of them this match. But Königstiger there on the way. Königstiger on the way. Victory is at hand. That's good, you believe in that. Also, interesting fact, a lot of times, you know, Fallschirmjägers would cooperate with King Tigers, it seems. I've certainly read accounts where they'd sort of ride around on them and sort of support the King Tigers. Fun facts. Of course, Fallschirmjägers were in several cases elite infantry, but of course, as the war progressed, a lot of the Fallschirmjägers were largely Fallschirmjägers in name only, and were hardly elite. They might, of course, have pretty good morale, but, you know, combat-wise, they weren't quite, you know, their predecessors. There you go, Königstiger arriving, and that's also full Panther Grau, or Dunkelgrau, whatever you like to call it. And the King Tiger definitely would not have been in that. Certainly not the second variant there with the flat nose turret. There's Fallschirmjäger engaging the conscripts, taking some nasty damage there. And now, of course, we see here another big mistake for Solar. What is he doing once he tagged with the King Tiger? He's spreading out his Fallschirmjäger instead of having them work with the King Tiger, thus forming up at least, you know, one solid punch here of Zereich. He's instead splitting out, and he's going to very much leave the King Tiger very quickly isolated. Now, this is the exact opposite of how you're going to do it. Or should do it. Got the pintle machine gun going up there for the King Tiger. Pintle mounted machine gun. T-34 rushing up north here. Fallschirmjäger being pushed away.
Heavy machine gun group are ready for action.
MG-34 called up, but still no support here for the King Tiger. There's just one Fallschirmjäger squad down to 2 men. There's a lot of munitions here we could utilize for a quick bombing run here again versus the King Tiger. In fact, we got a fuel cache up here. Good, good. We got 2, in fact, up there for Strategos now. Calling a bomb around here to try and hit the King Tiger. Probably a bit too overt, though. No! Very bloody close there, very bloody close there for Solar's King Tiger. T-34's ready, field guns, where are they? You've got a camera on their hands and control, there you go. You engage them, put your tank grenades there, anti-tank grenade versus conscripts. Or King Tiger, no. T-34's waiting, field guns moving up, there we go, there we go. King Tiger just needs to roll forward, needs to do as much damage, not engage. There you go, the shot went through, shot went through. Clear out the field guns first. But again, support is needed, so just cover up the fact that the T-34 again, he doesn't have any. The infantry's far away. His King Tiger's all on his own, he's taking so many hits there with the armour. T-34 can got one main gun destroyed. Focusing on the T-34, focus on the other one. Don't finish that one off. Take priorities. Oh, he dealt with it, but still. That gives more time for the other one to still move about and try to do damage to the King Tiger. Fudge not moving up to Panther first there either. Figures work to get more shots there. Surprisingly, they're getting a lot of shots there through the front line with the King Tiger. Another shot there, another shot. And damaged engine from the T-34. King Tiger with a sliver of health. There we go, King Tiger kaput, and that is pretty much it for Solar. He's got Fallschirmjägers left, but his opponent's basically got such a large force at the moment, there's not really much to do there. Veteran 5 Fallschirmjäger. PJ shots there. And basically again, he rushed in a King Tiger with no support. And even if the frontal arm was thick, and of course it could be an argument for being that, I mean, it wouldn't have lasted long. Not with the amount of anti-tank firepower that Strategos was able to sort of deliver against it. Which is a lot. Veterans of 5 Fallschirmjägers managed to get out there, got more forces on the way, finally, and there's something other than Fallschirmjäger. I'm sure Strategos would think. Got a T-74 to deal with the remaining infantry, not bad, not bad. Truck wrecked. T-34 striking out again, we got another anti-tank bombing run. Trying to get that MG-34 again. Almost got the Fallschirmjägers, they got more for units forced retreat now under Solar's command. This is getting rather devastating for the poor fellow. There you go, T-70 mobilized for Strategos and the motherland. He's got most of the map at this point. And Solar has got very little left. Very, very little left. So his chances aren't exactly looking frightfully good at the moment. In fact, they're looking quite the opposite of good. Might as well just speed up the last few moments here. Salvaging. What is back to salvaging? Veteran 5 Fallschirmjägers rushing north there. 25 kills. Southern point being lost. Troops again. He's separating. He's basically sort of reducing any chance of making a decent punch. And there you go. Fallschirmjäger getting caught with the T-70 and a Maxim. Suppressed. Getting slowly killed there. Go almost 51. Then the T-70 already just by dealing with the white Veteran 5. There we go. Good grenade. T-70 not pursuing the Fallschirmjägers, at least not quickly enough. And there you go. Almost got it. Almost got it. There's us for Heinz there. And there you go. Solar surrenders. Game over. A loss here for the Oberkommando West. A victory here for the Soviet Union. A brutal battle in some regards. Some nice infantry play here and there. But overall, I think the problem for Solar was he was not really good at using partly his abilities like the blend curve. He could have done a lot more of that, I think, versus Strategos infantry. But overall, he was just having a hard time, maintaining a good map control. That was, part of the game because he didn't focus around holding the fuel. And that really hurt him in terms of tanking and progression. That really hurt, but also fed Strategos a lot of fuel. So that was really one mistake they made. But then also, no trait whatsoever. Not towards, Quick Panther. Not towards the King Tiger. I mean, you're going for a King Tiger. If you are going for a King Tiger, you should jolly well fuel transfer so you can get as quickly as possible. That was really one major mistake there by Solar. Otherwise, you've done some other things here to help control the map. And really, that was also another problem. Solar, when he finally had an advantage, really didn't know what to do with it. He just sort of kept staggering on, just sort of never really trying to take advantage. There wasn't really a lot of mines. There wasn't really sort of trying rushing up with a lot of armor vehicles. So just trying to gain control, make it harder for Strategos to get back on the field. Instead, he allowed Strategos time and time again sort of quickly at his own pace get back in the field, and that all allowed him to crush Solar. So in that guy, there was a sense, that maybe Solar wasn't taking Strategos very seriously or something. It's hard to say there. But there you go. Some important lessons I hope there for you people. And also, if Strategos should have gotten some salvage kits out, that would easily have benefited him. And he could also, I think, gotten a mechanized armor company and gotten up some other units there. But there you go. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gave you ideas to matches. If it did, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. This is Imperial Ding. Cheers, and thank you all for watching.